After you set up your top information, you're then going to start adding your classes. Your show bill number is going to pre-fill automatically. You can override that with whatever you need to, and then you start adding classes. You can change the association if your show bill mixes associations, but you're going to type the code that's given to you. Most associations will provide you a list of the codes. If not, they have them on their websites, or we also can print them from the system. So you're going to add them. If you had a sponsor name, you could add that here. If you had purse information, you can add that here. All of this is very important. The date that the class actually happens. This class doesn't actually happen until the 15th. Time, you can put morning or afternoon, and the location that this happens. So this is all stuff that's important when you're using tablets in the tracker. And the actual order. So if your show bill is listed 1 through 10, but your classes don't run that way, you can, within each section of classes, you can use an actual order so that they show up on the tracker and on the tablets correctly. If you were doing concurrent classes, which we'll see here in a second, we can add that there. And then you list classes, and you add class again. Once again, I'm going to click OK. I'm also going to use, you can also use your hotkey. So anything that's underlined is a hotkey. And in this instance, I would hit Alt-O, and that would advance it to the next field. That way I don't have to move to my mouse. And I can hit Enter to get through the tabs. And my actual order is staying the same because I'm still working with all the trail classes. And I'm going to hit Alt-O, and then Alt-L to get back, and then Alt-A to add another class. Now this one is a class that's going to run concurrent with my previous class. So I'm going to hit Alt-O to save that. I'm going to edit my information. And then here in the held with, I'm going to make sure it's set to itself. So since this is a level class, it's running with itself. I'm going to hit save. And then on my concurrent class, I'm going to go back and I'm going to change it to be held with it. Now those classes will come together when we do our results and scoring. Also, if you had NSBA classes, you can add them in. So my NSBA classes start with 501. You would change your approving association. You would put in the NSBA code, then Alt-O, fix your date and your location or any other information that you would need to fix. Now this, since I'm going to make it run concurrent, will automatically update based on the class that it's running with. So I'm going to put in my AQHA code that it runs concurrent with. You'll see the class name changed. Then I click OK, and you see now that the actual order changed to 1.1, so it's listed right after class number 1. Going to add in my second NSBA class. And I'm also going to tie it together. After I make sure I update all my information. And then those classes are tied together.